Morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with morning grain comments. Today is a USDA monthly supply and demand report. So at 11 o'clock Central Time, we'll get their new supply and demands. Overnight prices are about unchanged, maybe a little bit lower. Outside markets are a little bit lower. The Chinese March import data was less than expected. It's causing some firmness in Chinese soybean and soybean meal futures, but maybe raising some concerns about their import demand globally. The report again is at 11 o'clock. I think the first number that people will be looking at is the U.S. corn carryout. On March 28th, USDA found 400 million bushels of corn on their March 1 stocks report. Will the government add all of that to their S&D carryout, or will they add just a part of it? And I think the market will have a quick reaction to that. The second thing is all the soybean numbers. They could lower South American soybean production. They could lower Chinese imports because they are running behind a year ago. They could also raise the U.S. carryout because they found 60 million bushels more beans on March 1 than the market was expecting. So, you know, a real close watch on those numbers may have a pretty big impact to prices now that we've rallied back close to $14 on the May beans. In the wheat, there's not a lot expected. They did find a few more wheat bushels on March 1. They could lower the feed number and raise the carryout a little bit. Globally, we're not expecting a lot of big changes to the numbers. The big numbers in wheat will be May 10th when they come out with the first estimates of global wheat production and U.S. winter wheat production. We have a pretty powerful storm moving across the U.S. Midwest. I think most people will take the moisture, but the concern is behind is very cold temperatures that will move down into Oklahoma and Texas and could hurt the winter wheat crop there. The outlook next week for the next 2 weeks will be really key to whether or not we start getting this 2013 corn crop planted on a timely basis. So that'll also be very important. Other than that, we'll be seeing if the markets continue to liquidate some of its open interest in commodities, as there's a concern that maybe the commodity boom is over. And the second concern is that maybe money is moving into the higher equity markets, with the U.S. stock market making new highs yesterday. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. We will come back a little after 11 o'clock today with a new video on the USDA numbers and the market reaction. As always, have a safe and profitable trading day.